feel the tempo? Okay. And what that is in me, I'm thinking. See how it never waves? That's going in here. Dum, da, ga, ga, and it stays. And no matter what, even you heard me goof up a couple notes, but that's not as important to just keeping it going, to keep this movement and this tempo, right? This pulse. Now, I want you to do what I just did, and I'll do it within 15 minutes. Come on. And this is key to playing with any musician. Are you videotaping me?
Just him.
Well, if I would have known, I would have dressed up a little bit more. Right.
You look great. You're here in Montana.
Yeah, but I wasn't. I usually want to teach much more professional. Okay. So, anyways, what I'm going to do, buddy, we're just going to go for these first 4 bars. Okay. I want to see if you can get the pulse. Do this with me. Clap. Right, well, clap with me. I'm going to give you the pulse, and you're going to clap with me. Stay right with me. You're ahead of me. Now you feel it? Great. Now that's what you have to have in here, buddy, and in here, and then so that to keep the consistent, what we call consistent tempo, or the other thing, just simply we call time. Time, like time on a clock. But the reason we call it time because the clock goes tick, tick, right, and it stays constant. With music, it has to stay constant too. So with that known, let's see if you can keep only to here. Let's see if we can keep it constant. Ready, and. You got your hand position? Good. Wait, with me. I'll give you 2, and then I'll give you 2 of them, then you start. Okay, buddy? Ready, go. Okay, let's take a tempo. Da da dee doo. Is that your tempo? Right there? Da ba dee doo ba. Is that where it is? Ready, go. Okay, you see what you just did? Yeah. Now what you're doing is you're delaying here. Just because there's a bar line here, there is no delay. All that's telling you is there's 4 beats and there's another 4 beats. Okay? But there will be no delay. So I want just right hand only. Let's see if we can get it constant. Ready? Go. And. Okay, right there you have a delay. Let's just do these 2. That's just these 2 bars only. Ready? And. Good. Now try to keep it nice and consistent. I'm going to play it with you. Ready? And. Now you're a little bit ahead of me, so I'm going. You got to relax to it. It goes ba ba doo doo ba ba doo do ba dee boo boo ba doo da. With me. Ready? And da. That was good. That was really good, buddy. Ready, go. And you're rushing in here. You see how you got ahead of me? All right, now I'm going to just play the bass. You got to stay with me. Ready? And. See how we're not exactly together? Because you're rushing. Remember. Ba ba doo doo ba ba doo do ba da do boo ba da da. You play. And. See how it just keeps on going? Good. You want to go a little slower? Let's go slower. Ready? And. Good. Great. Let's do that tempo again. Ready? And. Good. Put your left hand with it. Ready? And. Awesome.
That was so good.
Awesome. Do you feel that now you feel a pulse and it has a groove to it, right? That's awesome. That's what we want to do, okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's rock music or classical music or whatever type of music it is. Everything has a pulse, and that is like one of the biggest things to music itself. And I've been noticing that people don't teach that around here, but it's really important. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can we go? Can we try all 4 bars?
Mm-hmm.
No. You're gonna do your stuff, and I'm gonna play bass.
Okay.
No. You can do your left hand. I'm gonna play bass down here. Ready? Okay. Ready, go, and. See how you got off a little bit, because this is called anticipation. It goes da ba da 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 ba da ba da. But don't let that throw you. Almost did all 4 bars. In what? 10 minutes? Crazy! 3, go, and. Remember that left. The other thing is when we're going, you're going a little faster than me, aren't you? Remember, relax. We go a little slower. Okay, ready? Ready? Go. Yep, you're going totally too fast. Ah! Ready? Go. And great, almost. There was just a little delay, but we almost got it. Ready? We can do it. We can do it. Concentrate. You're doing really good, buddy. Ready? And 2, go. You just did it. You got a little messed up in here, but you stayed with it. One more time. Ready? And. Now there's one problem when you're having with this measure. So there's something that we have to do. It's called isolation. Isolate. If you keep on making a mistake here, stop going back. Work on the place that you're always having problems with, and you do it slow, and then you get faster and faster till you can do it almost perfectly. So we're just going to concentrate on this one. Is it okay, buddy? So it's da 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 da, right? Got it? Ready, go, and this is what it's happening. Ready, and watch it be flat. Ready, and because this is how it goes. Ready, go, and 2 Ds first. Dun, dun, da, da, right? Dun, dun, da, da. With me. Ready, and. And just stop here. Ready? With me. And. Good. Give me 5. Yeah, you can give me 5. Here we go. Again. And. Ready? And. Ready? And. Yes? Again. With me. Again. And. Again. Again. Only there. Again. And. Again. What? No, but with me. Again. And. Stop. Again. And. Stop. Again. Stop. Again. Stop. Again. Stop. Again. Faster. Stop. Again. And. What? Goes out. So you see I just goofed up? So now we go back to tempo. See, I was like getting it faster and faster? But now I'm going back. We're going to go back to the slower because you kind of goofed up. You see how it's like all of a sudden, the more you do it, you're like training yourself. And now we're going to go all the way through it. I bet you're not going to mess this up again. Do you see what I understand? Do you understand what I say about isolate? Isolate. Anything you have a mistake with, isolate. From the top. We're going da da dee do da da do da. Ready? And go. Behind. So you're coming up here. Watch this. We're going. It goes. All right, now tell me something, because I'm feeling something here. Are you playing by ear, or are you playing by what the notes are here? Do you have it in your head? Do you need this?
I don't need that.
You don't need that. But are you reading it sometimes when you're playing it?
Sometimes.
Okay. Now this is what's important about reading, because if we read it, it's going to sometimes we'll go a little faster than trying to get it. What we're doing is it's called by rote. I'm teaching it, you're playing it. I'm teaching it, you're playing it. But this is why your mother wants you to like absolutely learn how to play music. Because you notice how I did it? I just looked at it and went That's what's really, really important about reading music. The other thing that's really important about reading music is you like read books? Okay. So when you read a book, you're looking at the words and everything, and you can read it, right? And you can actually speak it. The dog went to town. The dog got water in town. Blah, blah, whatever. You know what I mean? If you didn't know how to read the words, you couldn't read the book, right? If you can't read the notes, it's almost the same thing. Right? It's like playing music without knowing how to read. It would be, because then you would be reliant on your ear, or you'd be reliant on me or your mother or anybody else to teach it to you. But once you can figure it out, once you figure out how to read notes, which is really simple, buddy, because you already got the talent. It's already there. Once you read the notes, then it's going to be so much easier. And then you can read a book, like how you read a book, and you read a book, and you read a book. You can go through music. I want to try this. Read it, read it, read it, read it. Just like a book. Here's another one. You know what I'm saying? Cool? Now, I'm not saying that you're bad, and I'm not saying, because I think you're a very talented young man, I'm just saying it's really important. Okay.
So, Kim, let's ask one question. So, Kim, when you see music, when somebody hands it to you, you look at it and you're already humming it in your brain. You know what those notes.
Yes.
Do you see that, Harry?
But also, I'm looking at that. I'm also looking and analyzing the music at the same time, And what I see, if I see that dot, it goes like this. Dink, oink.
Oh.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And it's like reading. It's like reading a book. I can read a book like that, and I can read it and say it at the same time. Music is like that to me. I can read music, and it's like reading a book. Anyways, let's go back, because I really want to get this. You're almost there. Ready? And. Tempo, tempo, tempo. Remember, we're da da dee do. Keep it nice and steady. We'll go slower. Da dee do da da dee do. Ready? Go. Da da dee do da da dee do. Do dee do dee da dee da dee da dee. You got it. You stayed straight for 4 measures. Let's do it again. Now the notes are a little wonky, but I don't care, because only we were talking about tempo and rhythm. Ready? And
So good.
again. Ready? And see how you're off of me?
Yeah.
Don't rush. Just keep it nice and constant. Ready? Go. And. Okay, good. That was just a little messy. One more time. We we got it. I'm not going to leave here until we do it, so I want you to do it right now. Ready? And. There it goes.
That was 16 minutes and 6 seconds.
Pretty crazy, huh? Okay, let's look at a couple other things and then I gotta go. You know your major scales?
And he has the other ones somewhere.
No, no.
Oh.
I just want to see. Have you worked on any of these scales?
I can't do both hands.
Okay. Yeah, because these are the harder ones. Actually, do this one. You do that one? Right hand only. Let me show you something right now, because it's already got. There's a whole bunch of things I gotta work with you, buddy, on. First of all, when you play, sometimes you play with your hands straight like this. Watch me when I play. Look, my hand's like this. There's like a ball here. If you play like this, it's really hard because your tendons that control your fingers, it's like playing like this. You can't go 1, 2, 3. It makes it really hard. Watch this. So I gotta guess. Here. See how it's hard? But now go. See? So put your hand. Let's just do C. Right? But put your hand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Okay. Now, I love that. See how easy that is, and see how there's no tension in here. Do it with me. 2 with me. And keep your things together. Now see, we're trying to play on the tips of our fingers, not on the pads of our fingers. That's what you do. See that? We're gonna guess. And we're gonna play on that. See? I play right here. Look, when I play. See when I'm playing? Right? With me. So we're gonna go. With me, Harry. Do it again. And every note, and what you're doing, and the hardest thing is your 4th and 5th finger. Can you tell me why playing 4 or 5 is really hard?
Because they're one of the last.
What?
Because they're one of the last.
Good try. Something else? Can you guess it yet?
Because they're not
Look.
strong enough.
No. Look at my hand. There's a tendon that goes here. There's a tendon that goes here. Do you see 2 ethotendons? Because these 2 share the same tendon. Okay, so you see how there's one thing that can control this? See, that controls this?
Mm-hmm.
There is one for 2 fingers here. So you have to train your brain to go like this. Look.
So that's why it's hard to do this.
Exactly why it's hard to do it, but watch. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. See? You can do it. You just have to train your brain to go, okay, that's half of the tendon, that's half of this tendon. Okay, but that's why it's hard. So this is what's really important. I know this is kind of boring, but it's really important. And when I want you to go like this, watch, listen to me. Here's what you're doing. You know what I mean? Because 4 and 5 is hard. So let's do it really slow. Let's see if we can do it. Put your hand up there. Ready? 1, 2, with me. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Ready? Go ahead. Ready? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3. You see what I did? I lifted up the other 4 and 5, so I can get each individual note. 2, 3, 4. Nope. So you see how I'm hearing? I want to hear each individual note. Ready? And go slower. And 1, 2. No, I want ba da dee dee da. Here 2, 3, 4. Do da da. But see, I want each note to ring individually. Good, 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 good. Again, 3, you're just doing is you're playing a thing called staccato.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the hardest thing is playing that same thing legato, which means instead of separating them, bringing them together. So instead of da, 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 hey, listen to this, I want to go da, da, dee, dee, da, dee, 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 da. That's what I want it to sound like. 1, 2, ready, go. Good. There was one little thing that I heard a blur on. Which way? Where was it?
Probably in the middle.
It was between here and here. So concentrate. Let's see if we can do this. Ready? And. Yes! Come on, bring it in. There you go. Good. Okay. Now, if I can I have the helm, please? Can I have the bench for a second?
Mhm.
I'll show you eventually where that's going to get you. Watch this.
I've always
Or but you have to isolate. Okay? This is where you're gonna get. It's just but you have to start there. Okay? Now listen, I gotta go. But it was really nice meeting you. Okay? Now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about notes and values and how to read music, and then on top of it we'll do more of this time work, okay? I'll teach you chords. I'm even gonna teach you how to play jazz a little bit.
Yeah.
Would you like that? Okay. Good. Now get down and you talk to your mother.